The next video is how to change the motor mounts for 50 cents. Tricky business. Some place told me what they do instead of getting an engine hoist is they put a long bar with wood on top of it on the side of the oil pan of the transmission. The oil pan of the engine is not as strong as the oil pan of the transmission. Neither one's that strong. On the side of it where there's a wall where it's more structurally strong, they lift up one side of the transmission, which lifts up the engine 1.5 inches, and you do one side at a time. And you do the same thing later on the other side. I got this penguin here, which can be replaced with any scissor jack. I'm exceptionally lazy, so I rig this thing. This is a turning wheel. Did I say scissor jack? What's the other kind of jack? Bottle jack. This, you can just use a regular body jack. I got this thing which turns and raises like a bottle jack. And this thing fits on this lever that's not on the transmission, but on the part of the engine bell housing near the transmission, but it's got some steel to it. And I turn this penguin to match that steel, and I raise the engine up 1.5 inches. Everyone says you have to. The cost was $250 per side, or per corner. The mechanic told me this is a corner on this car. Actually, there's only two motor mounts on this car, and corner, the third corner must be the transmission mount. So I guess it was $750 I did for 350 cents is. Man. Maybe the other 250 cents became just 150 cents. The two motor mounts. I lifted that thing up. People said you had to change the oil to get the oil filter out of the way. I didn't. I weaseled the jack around it. Did that one. Went to the other side. The other people said you also have to change the starter because the starter's in the way. See, maybe not, but I did take out the starter. And it took like a long time. Every bolt was annoying. That's a police car. They don't realize I'm the center of the universe. It took like all day when I was truth carrying around, but in the end, all I had to do was, excuse me, video. All I had to do, when I came to the other side where the oil pan was, that thing did not fit because the starter attachment gizmo was in the way of it. So instead I got a block of wood thinner than this, put it on one of these scissor jacks, put my driver thing, my impact wrench on this, and went, and I raised that up till it caught between the strap of the starter and the ledge on the side wall of the bell housing. I don't know if that's a good idea. Don't take my word for it. I was gentle with it. I don't know. I don't think I wrecked anything. Lifted up that 1.5 inches. I took the starter out of one because the bolt is behind the starter and you might short the thing out to the starter, but all you have to do is disconnect one of the terminals for that. But I said it's going to be hard to slide the motor mount out around the starter, so I did take out the starters. Maybe I didn't have to. And in the end, all I did was use up some batteries and some more Goju, another 50 stinkN-cNts. Next video.